Hello everyone! Gas and Fed, and it's time for another edition of Try Hard Racing with me, Roll Cage TV, where I do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of pixels and bits. That's pixels and bits, not kibbles and bits, because I'm not a dog. I'm a cat. I eat pixels. I'm a cat on the internet. I eat pixels. Pixels is what it's at. In fact, I should have multiplied this out ahead of time. In fact, millions of pixels. 1080 pixels by whatever the other is. 1920. Lots of pixels. It is my first time here. Let me back out of this menu. Oh, that's loud in my ears. It is my first stream of this game at 1080p. So I'm pretty excited about that. This is my second stream overall, but this will be the first episode that goes on YouTube with this game, and yeah, so far so good. This game is part of the motivation for trying to get up to 1080. The reason is that hold on a second. You know what? I didn't do my little diagnostic chats here. So let's throw some text into the chat box, shall we? Just to make sure my bots are working right. Like I said, this is only my second time doing this 1080 thing. So I had to set a bunch of other stuff up to get this working right. Anyway, yes, there is still going to be motion blur. Sadly, that's not something that I can control. Collect rewards. Did I do this? I don't think I did this. No, I did not do that. Yes, this is the largest that the Xbox Twitch app allows you to stream at. Largest bit rate is 6,000 kilobit per second, and that's only twice the bit rate that they allow on 720, and it's also twice the number of pixels that they're pushing. So there is still motion blur. It's not enough to overcome the motion blur, but it's better. It's finer because oh, there's a new one over there. I'm going to just turn around and go towards that. I wish you could set a waypoint there and then trigger that on my own. Oh, I'm trying to. It's been a while. It's been 2 weeks since I played this game. Last week I took off to take care of some technical stuff, including getting the new internet stuff set up. And also working on my Discord. It's not there yet. I don't know, maybe by the time this thing goes out it will be there yet, but it's not there yet. It's going to take some time yet. I'm doing this all on my own. I had somebody who was going to help, but he was not able to do it now, so. Let's see. What buttons do I press? I press this and this. No. How do I respawn? What is this? Press this and this. I don't know how to respawn backwards anymore. This and this. Reverse respawn. That's it. Okay. Woo. It's off this way somewhere. Anyway, last stream, at the end of last stream, so the last video, I actually came in third place. What a shock. I was not expecting that. Because I'm not very good at this game. So yes, you see there's still some motion blur, but it's a little bit finer. Probably because the resolution is better. But yeah, that's the Twitch app. It used to let you go up to 1200 kilobit per second, but now it limits you to 6 or 12,000. Now it limits you to 6,000 for reasons that are unclear. The reason is because the people that developed the new Xbox Twitch app are terrible. That's the reason. They're horrible human beings. They developed the game from the ground up, I think, and it is not. They took away a bunch of features that were in the old game. It's supposedly better, or the old app. It's supposedly better, I guess. But I gotta look at the map again. No, see, that looks the wrong way. Okay, I can still get there if I make a left, stay to the left, make a left. I'll do that. Anyway, so I'm pushing it. I'm pushing the limits. I got new internet equipment. I can stream at like 4 times. I'm getting like 4 times the upload speed and 4 times the download speed that I was getting before. I was paying for a good service, and I was getting the speed that service allowed 10 years ago, but it's been 10 years since I upgraded my internet equipment, and the equipment wasn't designed for anything higher when they upgraded the speed of the service. So I've actually been suffering for years, apparently paying for more than and was able to use. So, at any rate, getting myself back into it though. I took a week off, and I'm shocked that I actually got a 3rd place finish. I don't remember. I did one YouTube episode. The one before this was actually streamed separately. Maybe that was the one that I got a 3rd place, or was it? Well, I don't remember. It's too long ago. I'm an old man. Well, that's where I wanted to go, wasn't it? No, that wasn't. Okay, now I got to check the map again. Okay, good. I'm still lean left, turn left, and I'll be there. I don't even know if this is one that I want to do, but I do need a little warm up, so I was going to do that. Yes, we're getting ready. We're getting near the end of season 5 here, and going to be moving into the super bikes after this. That's the left. And so I'm looking for. Whoa! I think that was my turn. Slow. Come on. Crash. Am I pointing the right way? I think I am. Oh, I wish you could zoom in more. Where am I? Am I on this side or that side of the intersection? There it was. That was it. Ah! Okay, now which way am I facing? Okay, am I past the intersection now? Or am I on the intersection? No, there it is. There's the intersection. I am not changing my view. All right, I like this view. Okay, I'm getting here. Yeah, spoiler alert, in case you missed a couple episodes, go back and watch them before you hear what I'm saying. I did not come in last. I came in 3rd in a race. First time I came in not last in a race that I streamed. I came in like 8th place, I think, on a race. And anyway, but I have picked out. Okay, this is not. Okay, I guess this is where I'm supposed to be going, but I can't tell because the icon's in the way. I couldn't see that there's a wiggly there. I have picked out the game, I think, that I'm going to play when I'm done with this one. I haven't yet decided how many seasons I'm going to do with this. Originally, I was going to do 10 seasons, but having so little success on, and not even could be considered success. The other game that I wanted to play, one thing I was thinking about playing, but it hasn't gone on sale yet, is a game that's made by the same people. And so which is rims, and maybe I want to stay away from rims. Because it is I think as difficult as this game if you listen to the reviews. And people are saying, well, you just gotta, this is a simulation. It's not a arcade game. If you think it's too hard, it's because you are looking for an arcade game. No, that's not true. I played a lot of sims that are a lot easier than this. And this is 10 times harder than the previous version of this, which was supposed to be a sim. So, yeah, be kind to us of limited skill. All right, let's see. Oh, it's rainy. That's nice. 1 lap. Sure. Let's do it. I don't know what course this is though. I wish you could look at it would show you the course on the map. Black Sea course. Full circuit. Okay. I have a way of doing this. Oh, but I have to change somewhere else. We'll do it. We will do it. We will enjoy it. So far, the sound quality is good. I was having issues. I've actually, not just since I switched to 1080p, I was having issues. But there's audio issues that plague the Xbox Twitch app, the new Twitch app. I mentioned not being able to stream in a higher bit rate anymore. Okay, now we'll really get to see in the rain, how is the motion blur now? I know it's better than at 720, but I do wish I could still turn the bit rate up higher. It would be even better. Oh! Oh, I didn't look. I bet this is not beginner physics. Yeah, people are saying, well, the only way, the game is even playable if you're not a sim racer is on beginner. And yeah, well, I'm a beginner, and I can't play on beginner. I'm a sim racer, and I'm not a beginner. I'm a very experienced sim racer. That's a whole nother thing that I always complain about. I know they're trying to be polite. Oh, you're not very good. Oh, you must be a beginner. Oh, that's okay. You'll get better. No, I won't. I'm no man. I'm not gonna get better. I'm not gonna get better at anything. My getting better days are behind me. I just play for fun. I don't play for glory. But I like the realism. So I just wish there were more difficulty levels that, to appeal to a wider range of people. And the main thing that concerns me about the difficulty of this game is it's so much harder than the previous version of the game. They changed developers, same engine, they changed developers though, and they just made the game much harder. I think because people, always young men complain, never women, complain about, oh, the game's too easy, man. You gotta make the game harder. So this game would be great if it was just harder, because I could beat it in 5 minutes. So, yeah, sequels are in general harder. But, yes, the game that I'm thinking about playing next, racing game I'm thinking about playing next after this, oh, joy. Yeah, I'm done warming up. This is too long of a course. And in the rain. So I will not get any points for this. I don't need the points. So I'm not complaining about how difficult the game is. I'm complaining that they don't give you the option, right? There's only 3 difficulty levels, 3 physics levels, and which is cool. I think the beginner physics level is great. I think the higher physics levels are great if I was a little bit better, so I think they did that part right. But I don't like the fact that there's like 71 AI difficulty settings, and you know, if you're going to have 71 AI difficulty levels, you could probably get away with, you know, making the easier one easier. Okay, overcast, change, good. Anyway, so yes, the fact that it's considerably more difficult than the previous version is concerning. The other thing is the AI difficulty levels are just AI; they don't affect the timing challenges. So I've never been able to actually qualify for the last race because they don't. It's the same time limit on both of them. Anyway, all right. What's the info on this? Single track, good. Get out of here quickly. So yes, I was shocked when I won a race. Or not won a race, podiumed on a race. To me, finishing anywhere but 10th is winning. Last version of the game, I could finish middle of the pack all the time. And first version of the game, I could finish on the podium all the time, winning a few. So, yeah, it is a massive jump in difficulty, which maybe if you weren't of a marginal skill like I am, you wouldn't notice. But I don't have time for no free practice. But anyway, the next game I'm thinking about is definitely more of an arcade game. Although I've seen reviews that said, oh, this game is more difficult than the last version too. So we'll see. I'm not going to mention what it is because I might change my mind. It might be something else. But I did play a version of this. I want to let the other people go ahead of me some. Oh, I do have to start it. Can I zoom in? No, I can't zoom in. But it's a game that I played on stream during some of my marathon streams. My mid-season marathons, which are 12-hour streams that I do on Mondays, no, Saturdays. I've got 3 other things in front of me here that are distracting me, technical things. In case you can't tell, I'm a little distracted. The first Saturday of the month, how do I describe this? First Saturday of February, May, August, and November are approximately the middle of the seasons. So they are my mid-season marathons. I do 12-hour streams. So still have a little bit of time, but twitch.tv/RollCageUnderbarTV. And I have played the previous version of this game on the last mid-season marathon and thought, oh boy, I would really like to get the new version of this, I think. So I missed the sale of it, but then it came back on sale. So I only buy games on sale because why not? Save some money. I do my Bing rewards. I get my Microsoft rewards, and that's my game money. You know, I sit there and I Bing for 5 minutes a day, whatever it is, 10 minutes a day, get my reward points, click on a bunch of other things on the Xbox and on the Xbox app on the tablet, and you know, I can get something like $12 a month, or at least $10 a month in reward points. So that's what I use to that's my video game money. So I don't play games that are actually sometimes games like this. This went on sale. I don't remember why this went on sale, but I got it when it was still less than a year old. So sometimes, you know, they go on sale in the first year. It's not how much you spend, it's how much you save, after all. Oh, it's a Saturday afternoon, early afternoon, which means it's interfering with my old man nap, and I also don't have any coffee today. Didn't have time to make it. My roommate's doing other things. She's often nice and makes coffee. Get on the... Oh, okay. Hopefully, the graphics are nice. I can't see the graphics, but I can hear the audio. I mean, if I tried to follow the game both with a 20-second delay and in real time, it'd be kind of distracting and probably deleterious to my my performance. Anyway, I'm hopeful that maybe that something will click, gets clicked, and I'm like actually got better, but I think that's unlikely. I think it was a fluke. I know that the game where the race where I finished third, the last 4 people, something like that, had times that were twice as high as what the leaders' time was, so they obviously had some major incidents. But still, there were a bunch of people in the middle of the pack. It was actually a good, nice wide rubber banding, probably again not on purpose, but because of accidents and stuff. But one of the things about this version of the game is it has very tight rubber banding. The person that comes in 9th is not very far behind the person coming first. It's a pretty tight pack. There aren't like clumps like you see in most racing games. In actual racing, where there's a lead pack and then a trailing pack and a middle pack, something like that. Multiple middle packs, or a spread throughout the middle. So if you finish not last, like I did, I actually finished third. You got a chance of finishing much higher, but I could have, because of all the issues that went on in that game, I could have finished, 5th or 6th or something. All right, that's my qualifying time. I qualified last. I'm fine with that. So, if you look at this, let's see, looking on the right side, the gap, 9th place, 8 seconds, and my place, 28 seconds. So that's try to get it within 2 times, ideally, but that wasn't 2 times. It's within less than 4 times. That's okay, I guess. I still get points for it. I still experience points. See, experience level 95. I'm not a beginner. I just play like one. Oh, microphone click. I think I bumped the cord. I didn't get a chance to clean my my headset cord, so hopefully everything will be okay. Up. Okay, that is not related. That clicking is not related. That's something in this game. I don't know. It's not related to the other issue I was having with the Twitch app. Hopefully, which is another reason why this game is discouraging to me, because it's got that issue. It drives me crazy. Section 6. Okay, I got time to do that. I will try to clean the contact during my first break. Yeah, that crackly. If I unplug the microphone, plug it back in, it works. But I've had other people tell me, no, that's not your equipment. I have the same problem, and it's only with this game. Somebody said it crackles less if it's plugged in. Power's plugged in. So I'm going to do that and be quiet for a minute, because I think my voice might cut out when I do this. Hopefully that was a somewhat smooth transition. Motorbike setup, I don't need to do that. Let's just start it. Oh, it's one of these. This is another thing that annoys me about this game. I qualified in last place, and you actually have to wait. That thing up there where the banners are, no, that's not the starting gate. You actually have to wait 10 seconds per the 9 people ahead of you to go before you can go. It's a video game. You don't need that kind of realism where you actually have to sit there and wait. If you qualify last, you could start the animation with the guy in front of you, not with the guy 9 places ahead of you. Oh well. The previous version of the game were, again, I prefer, to be honest. As is probably clear by now. TT Ironman 1 was probably my favorite because it had sidecars in it. TT Ironman 2 had introduced open world. It was smaller. So you don't need 3 to get an open world. They advertised, ooh, open world, big open world. Well, yeah, TT Ironman 2 also had an open world. It was smaller, but it had interesting things, though. It had challenges on the map and stuff. In lots of ways, I think I prefer Ironman 2, including the fact that the rubber banding is better. I think it still had the issue, though, of if it was a timing challenge, it didn't matter what you set the difficulty level to, the time was always the same. Which, to me, is a real issue. I've only seen it in motorcycle racing games. Oh! Ah! Saw that first light and I was ready to go. Oh well. I don't think that 20-second penalty is going to make a lot of difference. Or whatever the penalty is. I do have the bike I am playing this season. I do have all the upgrades on, which I think may have had something to do with better performance last race. But that was like race 5, and races 1 through 4, I came in last and qualified last. So Ironman 2 also had multiple, a calendar where you could go down different paths. You could say, oh, I want to do this event this day rather than that event those days, which was a nice feature. So what this added was better graphics, always, of course. But it did add a nice big open world that was actually based on the real Isle of Man roads, whereas the open world in Isle of Man 2 was supposed to be somewhere else. It wasn't based on a real location, I don't think. But it had fun stuff, like there was an airport and you had challenges at the airport, and you had different kinds of challenges. Not like the ones that are on this map, where they're all basically kind of samey. They're all races, and then just your goals for that race are different. So, yeah, I like Isle of Man 2 the best, I think. Well, like you said, it's hard to beat the sidecars of Isle of Man 1, but if you take away the sidecars, and like also you had a wider rubber banding, so it was easier to finish in the middle of the pack rather than either first or last, depending on your skill level, and difficulty levels that actually there was actually a difference in difficulty levels. Now I don't know if the difficulty level of this game, that the top difficulty level might be significantly more difficult than the easiest one. But I'll never know because I'll never be able to even get above last place on the easiest one. So how would I be able to judge how far back I am from everyone on the different difficulty levels? If you come in last place on the easiest difficulty level by a significant margin, then how would you know if first place, you know, the highest difficulty level is significantly harder because you have no success on the lowest difficulty level? Nothing to compare to. Get out the binocular LiDAR things and measure the distance between you and first place as you're driving along. I mean, obviously, they actually set the time. You can't actually, you know. You can't actually compare your times and say, well, let's see, I finished, you know, on this same course, I finished 5 minutes behind the leader, and on difficulty 1, highest difficulty, I finished, you know, 100 minutes behind. 5 hours behind. So maybe there is a wide range of difficulty levels. I don't know. All right. How did I do? Oh, looks like I'm last. Well, if it hadn't been for that 10-second penalty, I would have only been 3 times farther back than the guy in front of me. So that's not so bad, actually, to be honest. My goal had always been, I'm focused on, as always, the right half of the screen, the gap column. And yeah, the guy in front of me, 14 seconds. I was within 4 times that gap. I try to be within 2 times that gap. I was having some success doing that, but you got to have these little goals because finishing, you know, first is not a realistic goal. Anyway, so next game I play, if it's the game that I'm thinking of, it's going to be unapologetically arcadey, although not so not like Road Rash arcadey, but it doesn't claim to be a simulation. Let's see, what is this? Info. It is a point to point. Okay, I got time for this then. It's about time for my. I know it's about time for my break because I'm running out of soda. Nice caffeinated soda. It's a high test caffeinated soda, but still not enough. I could always this is break practice, right? We don't need no practice. Wouldn't do us any good anyway. And I'm just keeping the full tank of fuel. I was going back and forth saying, well, I'll have a little less fuel, but you know, that little bit of weight of the fuel isn't going to make a lot of difference for me. I do let the people go ahead of me. In fact, the game that I came in third, the race that I came in third, keep saying the game, the race that I came in third, I did get, I moved up in the pack at the beginning, as normally happens, on the straightaway, and then somebody hit me from behind or something like that, and that must have caused a tremendous pile up. But I still caught up to some people because I wasn't like in third place when the guy hit me. So there were probably other pile-ups and things. It obviously was a fluke that you know, I finished so high. You finish 10th, 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 10th. times 50 or however many races I've run, 100 by now, probably at least. And to suddenly finish 10th is definitely a fluke. Well, enjoy the 1080p. Hopefully, I know it is better. It's definitely better than the 720. The rain. It's still not as good as I would like it to be, but it is what it is. Somebody had said, this is a while back, close to the beginning of when I started playing this game on stream, on one of the YouTube videos, commented that, oh, you're playing the game in 720, you know, this game is so beautiful, you should be playing it in 4K or bust. And my reply was, yeah, if I tried 4K, my internet equipment would bust. Because I'm streaming the game, I'm not recording it, I'm streaming it, and then chopping up the highlights, putting them on YouTube. I started to say a little bit, Discord is being worked on. Thank you all for 100 subscribers on YouTube. I appreciate it very much so. That's been my goal for a while. I started with that as a goal because I could get a custom URL with that goal, but then they rolled out the handles thing and they no longer do custom URLs. The URL is just youtube.com/@RollCageTV because they use your @ handle now, your URL, which makes sense. Like Twitch, twitch.tv/RollCage_TV. I have the underbar on Twitch and I'm not happy about it, but nothing I can do about it. The guy that doesn't have the underbar won't answer his whispers. He's probably dead. Twitch says they cancel, I mean, he's got no videos or anything, and it doesn't appear that he's had anything for years. Twitch says that they call old IDs after a while. I mean, after a while means like every couple of years they call ones that are more than several years out of date, but I don't think they do that anymore. I know I would be upset if I went away to college or something and came back and suddenly my Twitch account was closed because I was away. So, but they do let you change your ID, and if the guy was active, you know, I'd be willing to pay him to change his ID so that the one without the underbar could go back in the pool so I could grab it. But he is not responding to whispers. I've given up. There was a game apparently called Roll Cage that he decided he was going to create a Twitch profile and play that game, which more power to him. I've never heard of the game. I hadn't heard of the game. I looked it up since, but hadn't heard of the game. I'm assuming since the game he was playing was Roll Cage and he called himself Roll Cage TV that his initials are not TV. My initials are TV. The TV does not stand for that stupid thing that sits on it sits in your room. I watch videos. I don't not watch television in well over 20 years. I was from the original Unplugged group. I was unplugged before being unplugged was a thing. Or cord cutting, not unplugged, cord cutting. I was a cord cutter before there were cord cutters. So yeah, I don't. TV are my initials. That's why TV is in my nick everywhere. It's it's Roll Cage. I'm Roll Cage TV pretty much everywhere. Look me up, and I won't reply because I don't do social media anymore, but and for good reasons. But I'm at Roll Cage TV on Discord. You can try to send me a message there. But Discord is one of the reasons setting up the Discord takes as long as it does is because Discord is kind of a Wild West sort of place, and I want to make sure that I have all the protections in place to prevent hate raids and stuff like that can happen on Discord. So it will be for Twitch followers and YouTube subscribers only. You have to pass through you have to register. A bot won't let you into the main. All you'll be able to see when you first go in is a sign up channel, and you have to link your account there, and then it'll check to make sure that you're a subscriber or follower, and if you are, then you'll be able to join the group. I love Discord. I've loved it for a long time. I spent a lot of time on Discord, but wait, what? I am better than I thought I was. Look at that, I'm finishing 6th. Did they update this game out from under me? I know they didn't. I checked the updates. There haven't been any updates for this game for a long time. Go to track and... Oh, wait, this has... I'm like trying to scroll and it doesn't scroll up and down. You don't see the cursor. So, okay. So, yeah, I qualified 6th. It's not a race, but at least I qualified. End session. Oh, no. That was a lie. The cake was a lie. That's where I should have qualified 6th place, but it's been well documented that they cheat. At the end of the qualifier, you can look and you can see, oh, look, there's 3 seconds to go in the qualifier. I've got the 6th best lap. And then you hit the button and suddenly, oh, nope, I got the 10th best lap, because even though there was no way anyone else would have been able to finish a race in that amount, a lap in that amount of time, yeah, they just make up times on the qualifiers. They want the times to be this, that, and the other in qualifiers, and it doesn't matter what their actual times are. So, all right, let's see. What's the next race? How long is it? Info. It is just a section, so good. I will do that as well. I have time for that. It's rainy again and dusk. Yeah, so you have to like scroll the thing. You don't see the scroll bar until you scroll left or right. Weird. Some weird quirks. Again with the rain. Now, the person that gave me advice about plugging the controller in, that is not a perfect solution, because I've had it crackle for sure with the controller plugged in, but I'm willing to try it. I've got a newer controller with a USB-C. Is it C? D? I don't know. The latest USB. I think it's USB-C. Plug, which seems to hold in better and degrade. Playing with the cord plugged in can really do damage to your cable with the old USB micro cord, but the new one seems behave a lot better plugged in. It doesn't get loose and have to bend the wires and stuff. So I'm willing to do it with this controller. But yes, the fact that I was in 6th place before I hit the end session button is an indication that I actually, against the actual competition, I would have been in 6th in that qualifier. Because usually in the past, I went in 10th on the qualifier regardless, even during the qualifier, even before it ended. The bike is faster with all the upgrades, but faster doesn't necessarily mean more competitive. I'm not expecting that I'll have any more success with the super bikes, because that means everyone else will also be faster, and they're harder to control. So I'm not going to be better. I will fall off a lot more and wreck a lot more. I can only go so fast. My skill level will only allow me to go so fast. It doesn't matter what kind of bike I'm on. Being on a faster bike doesn't suddenly make my reflexes faster. But I play for the fun, not for the ego. I swear, some people, they must think they're gonna be, they've got a career in esports or something. Or they want a career in esports. Okay, well that's fine, wanting a career in esports. I wanted to be a professional baseball player when I was a kid. Once you get old enough, you realize, no, you really can't achieve all your dreams. And some people go a couple ways with that. They either like accept it, oh, that's just, kid Santa Claus fantasy talk. Or some people, they can't accept the fact that that's all just happy talk. And life isn't really like that. Let it go, man. Let it go. All right. How to do? 10th place. But again, within 3 times the gap. So that's not bad. Yes, it's very unlikely that I'm going to do 5 more seasons with the Superbikes. That was my original intention, but I did not think I was going to have so little success. Again with the rain. And again, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to change the weather, and it's not going to make a difference because the next race is also going to be in the rain. Okay, qualify. This is the last qualifier now. It is, again, just a single section. I would have time to do this, maybe, but it'd kind of be pushing it. So I'm already coming up on 50 minutes, so I think I'm going to take a break here. If you're watching on Twitch, I'll just take a couple second break and be right back. Couple minute break and be right back. Get a new soda, all that stuff. If you are watching on YouTube, though, that's going to be it for this YouTube episode. Next YouTube episode will be the next week, and at 6 p.m. Central Time. That's when I do the racing. I have content going up on YouTube twice a day for most days of the week. 13 videos a day, or a week. So, quite a busy schedule. Anyway, YouTube next episode, Twitch be back in a couple minutes. Either way, I will see you then.